I want to talk to you today about vision boards and why I feel like they are important. The reason is very simple. Yesterday we had northern lights in our state, something that I really wanted to see for a very long time. So about 4 years ago, I was planning a whole trip for this, but it didn't work out, and I was like still wanting to have that trip. I wanted to see all the lights dancing, different colors, and yesterday it happened right here at home in my backyard. And I was like so fascinated with this because you dream of something and you really want. So I was thinking and thinking, and then I remembered about my journals, and I looked through old ones. Like this is one of my old ones, old journals, and I really was fascinating with how many things I thought I wanted, like I wished for, and it actually became true for me. And not without my trying to be true, but it's so amazing when you actually write in your journal something you really want, and then it kind of happens. And Northern Lights was one of them, and I am so just wanted to show a simple example I saw this morning in my notebook, and it basically was that I wanted really a plant that at the time it was costing over $100. Yeah, probably if I used my bookmark will help to be faster, but I really wanted a plant, and it was $100, and I was wishing for it to cost 25. And during my last trip, when I went with my family, we bought it for 17.99. The exact plant, it's high constellation monstera. It was so. This is so actually amazing, And as I'm looking through my um, notes, for my wishes, let's say, I really wanted, here I had a scope of what I want to become, and one of them is PhD, and I really want a PhD in psychology. I'm fascinated with psychology, and guess what? Back then, it wasn't in 22, it wasn't in my dreams because I looked through financial aid assistance, I looked through many things, and I couldn't afford it. I couldn't get enough money to do it, but in the end, I found a job that actually pays for my school. And right now, I'm pursuing my PhD in psychology. And another interesting part here, it says that I wanted to find jobs related to neuroscience. Like I'm really fascinated with all the disorders and how the brain works and how people work in general. And right now, my job consists of actually working with people who have some of these unfortunate diseases. So when I sit and think back, I'm like, wow, it's like I wanted it and I actually really got it. And I've been writing down in my current journal what things I want, things I wished for, the salary I wanted, something that I believe that it's impossible just like 2 years ago, and now I'm even above those dreams. And it's very interesting that I still have a lot of things that I want to achieve, and I'm like so excited to know, actually to know. I even found out that I really want to trade a book on the word no. And now I'm like thinking, man, that could be very, very interesting thing to do. So what I decided to do today, actually, well, I decided to do not today, but it's been in my mind for a long time. But I decided to actually get a notebook, and that has like it's a regular sketchbook. I really like the feeling, and I actually wanted to like I cut out. I found online whatever I want, like, and I cut out, like, for example, I really want to have a house that is surrounded by mountains and water, and I want my house. So let's see, what do I want inside? I wanted it to have, because I love I love plants, and I have like a billion of them. I wanted to have like a room looking something like very nice, like not like the room I have right now, because I didn't plan on my plant addiction. So my room looks like kind of has plants everywhere, has everything everywhere. It's not really organized and pretty, but I really want a room like this where it's all nice and organized. You know, you can sit there and chill and read your books. And I want a library, obviously, and because I have a ton of books as well, and they're all over the place, like something looking like that. So what I decided to do is actually to cut these pictures, to put a date, and write instead of writing just words of what I want, you have the pictures attached. And here's how I'm gonna do it. I already wrote here my dream house. I put today's date. I have a double-sided um, tape. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plan my outside. How do I want my outside of the house to look? So it's basically something with like a mountain background or a valley with water. I really like it. I'm just gonna stick the thing on the back, and I'm going to, it's not sticking. Then I'm going to stick it here, and I'll have a couple of scenarios just in case I want to have a better type of vision for me. And the idea behind this process is to plan. So, given the location I want, you see, given the location I want, giving the type of house I want, and I can plan for how much this house is going to cost. And when you plan for how much you're going to spend, that's when you know that you need to get a new job, for example, how you're going to achieve that. And when you know what type of outside for your house you want, all of these factors are for you to actually see your vision and then remember what exactly you have to do in order to achieve this exact type of house. Because let's be real, if you want a house that costs millions of dollars, but you are making 20,000 a year, then it's probably not as possible as if you know you want this house, and then you can figure out what exactly you have to do, what changes in your spending, what changes in your life, what type of job you should start. Maybe go take some classes in order to advance yourself and be able to actually afford the house that you want. And this visionary, it's not necessarily just for to wish, because when you wish, we all can wish for many things, but when you just wish and you're not doing anything to achieve that dream, then it's kind of pointless, because you're not doing the steps necessary. So when you are, or me, are having our dream houses that we're working on, it's more like we're getting an idea of what's possible for us, what we can think we can do it, and we get the grip and the desire to actually achieve it. And we start to think that maybe spending that money on something we don't need is not necessary. Maybe we can save it. Maybe we can go and get some classes to advance our um, skills. Maybe we can work on another job, or, you know, there are so many maybes that can be actually very helpful for us. And here we are. I don't know how to exactly do it. I have one, it's too long, but we'll find a way. So, and you know what's easy about this is that you can actually change what you want and how you want as many times as you wish. And for example, in order not to get discouraged, you don't necessarily have to um, be fixated on one outcome. You can actually work on many of them. Now that I'm done with my vision board, let's say it looks like this, and it explains what every picture is intended for, and now I can plan on how to achieve my dream. Well, let me know in the comments what exactly maybe you like or how you do it, how you achieve your plans. And let me know what you think about this method. Thank you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, please, like and share and comment.